Today on the Southside Scoop, while lunches may be getting more nutritious, they're not meeting everyone's needs. And two rivals unite for a good cause, and we have the latest in sports with Schaefer.
Good morning, Park Hills South, and welcome to the Southside Scoop. I'm Connor Hills.
And I'm Emma Woodson, and today is a purple day.
How are you doing today, Emma?
I'm a little tired.
Me too. You know, Halloween was last night, and I was out having some fun, safe fun. But
yes.
You know what? I'm here, I'm ready to do the news, so let's get right into it. Lunches have been getting more and more nutritious over the years, but they still might not be meeting every student's needs, so let's send it to Lauren and the A100s with more.
All right, thanks for that, Connor. One issue here at Park Hills South that has been flying under the radar, but has started to emerge as a major problem. We took to PHS's very own cafeteria to get the scoop on this issue.
Food in the cafeteria is made fresh every day, but not everyone can eat these delicious meals. Students with gluten intolerance have a hard time choosing any suitable lunch options.
When your body doesn't properly digest gluten, so when you eat it, then it ends up kind of like destroying your intestines and things. So when they found out that I had it, they could see that there was inflammation on my intestines, and so that's how I knew.
The gray area in this matter is that gluten sensitivity is a mostly self-diagnosed ailment.
I get sick sometimes, so I decided to go gluten-free, and it helps.
However, some people doubt the reality of this problem.
It just seems to me like once you start to have a problem, it mushrooms and grows bigger, and I question whether or not this is a real ailment or it's just a fashionable kind of trendy thing, and I don't know how legitimate it is all the time. But that's just me.
What is the cafeteria doing for these students?
Currently, right now, we do not have very many gluten-free options available. We have some salads that we offer in our air curtain that are gluten-free, and we have a few items that are on the menu that are gluten-free.
So what can a student do if they don't want to choose from the limited selection of gluten-free foods available?
I usually bring my lunch. If I were to eat here, it would be probably very hard because everything that we have includes gluten.
I bring my own lunch because most of the school food isn't gluten intolerance friendly. Most of it's breaded, so I'm kind of forced to bring my own lunch. If not, I'm only eating like yogurt.
If a student did want to eat lunch at school, the cafeteria has options.
We do offer gluten-free menued items for children that bring in a note from the doctor saying that they are gluten-free, and then we will go over different items that are available.
I've talked to the cafeteria manager, and I tell her a month ahead of time what lunches I want, and they've gotten me like gluten-free pasta and bread and things like that, so I can just go in there and get my lunch the same as everyone else.
Not all gluten-free students know about this possibility, however.
I think they should offer more options, but if they don't, they should at least let it better known that you can get food, because I know I didn't know about the gluten-free lunches.
Dr. Longnecker offers his advice to students who suspect that they are gluten sensitive.
I think we could encourage kids, even if you have a gluten sensitivity, to certainly continue to work with your doctor, get that doctor's note, and then continue to work with folks in food service.
Remember, students, if you suspect that you are gluten intolerant, make sure to talk to a health official or your doctor. Do not rely on self-diagnosis.
That's very interesting, Lauren. So what exactly is the difference between celiac disease, like what Olivia has, and a gluten intolerance or sensitivity?
Well, Connor, celiac disease is a very rare disease. Only 1 in 3,000 people are diagnosed with it. If you have celiac disease, then eating gluten triggers an inflammation response in your small intestine and can destroy some of the lining, and this can bother how much nutrients you absorb. And with gluten intolerance, you just can't digest gluten, and depending on the person, you have an array of side effects.
All right, thank you for that, Lauren.
Well, it's that time again. Let's see how things are going over in the Twitterverse with Nikki. Nikki, take it away.
Thanks for that, guys. Yesterday, I asked the Twitter world to interact with me and let me know how the student body felt about Red Ribbon Week. Let's see what's been said. Asa Banks says Red Ribbon Week is encouraging him not to do drugs. Olivia Miller says a Spirit Week and posters isn't exactly educating people about illegal drug use. And Adele Royal says do homework, not drugs. Thanks for participating, guys. Even though this week is coming to an end, remember, 73.8% of Missouri students would say no to drugs, even if offered by their best friends. Stay safe, Park Hill South. I'm Nikki Santana. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you for that, Nikki. Smoothie King Frozen Treats returns again and will be available today during all lunch periods. Only $3 for all your favorite flavors.
Lady Panther basketball begins Monday, November 4th. You must have a current physical on file for practice. Varsity and JV practice will begin at 3 o'clock in the main gym. Freshman practice will begin at 5 o'clock in the auxiliary gym. If you have any questions, see Coach Orlowski, Coach Disselhoff, or Coach Snyder. See you on the court.
All right, well, you know what? We had a big game last night against Park Hill. Second time, less than a week. That's crazy, but we know we need to find out all the details, so let's send it over to Schaefer in sports.
Hey there, Park Hill South, and welcome to Schaefer's Sports Corner. Indeed, it has been a busy few days in PHS athletics, so I'm going to get right to it. Soccer won their last regular season game of the year, 3-0 last night. We would also like to wish good luck to both cross-country teams and their sectional meets this weekend. And speaking of this weekend, volleyball has a game on Saturday. Hopefully they'll have two games. They're going to play at 1 o'clock against the Blue Springs Wildcats at Liberty High School. If they win that, they will play at 4. If they win at 4, our girls are headed to state. Also, speaking of playoffs, the boys had their first playoff game last night against the crosstown rival, Park Hill. And I believe we do have highlights on that. Let's get to them. The support was great last night, the cheer squad out there. Carson Reed's going to roll to his left, finds Jake Springer on the skinny post. Jake Springer catches it. The ball squirts out. They're going to call him down. That's a catch, Park Hill South. Jacob Sneeden is going to kick a 42-yard field goal. That had 10 more yards on it. That could have been a 52-yard field goal. Tyler Holmes, Park Hill quarterback, is going to roll to his right. Rhett DeLay is chasing him down, puts a shot on him. C.J. Wisnitz ready for the pass. He picks it off, taking it all the way down the field. It is going to get called back from a holding, but Park Hill South will get the interception. The boys did win 24-3 last night, and we'll be playing Kearney on Wednesday. Good luck to the football boys. That is all I have for you today in sports. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thank you for that, Schaefer. Well, as the soccer season is winding down to a close, two rivals are uniting to support a valiant cause.
Teams kicking and fans screaming. Let's go! But all for one cause. What makes these rivals wear the colors they have on?
The Park Hill and Park Hill South teams decided to play a game for cancer awareness.
Well, purple was the color for testicular cancer and pink was the color for breast cancer, and we were both supporting it. And it was kind of weird because South is purple, but it all worked out.
Park Hill's Nick Hibbler and Park Hill South's Kim Twigo have one thing in common. They are in the fight of their lives.
I found out I had testicular cancer in late July through a physical for soccer, and the first thing I thought was, oh my God, I have cancer, I could die, you know? And it really freaked me out, and it awakened my whole team and everyone else.
I was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer, and it was actually the last week of the school year last year.
As these two keep on fighting, they're only getting stronger.
She hasn't really acted like that she's dying ever. She's a survivor already.
It's made me a stronger person on the field and off the field, because if I can beat cancer, I can beat anything that's in front of me.
While Nick and Kim overcome this milestone, they aren't fighting this alone.
It touches my heart to know that all these people are here to support us and to support Nick and to fight as one big team, even though they're rivals from the same school district. It's really nice to see that the guys do have a sensitive side and they care about each other.
As these teams are kicking for a cure, I'm Brittany Coffey signing off for the Southside Scoop.
Thanks, Brittany. Even though it's been raining the past few days, let's send it over to Joey with the weather to see what it's like for the weekend. Joey?
All right, thanks for that, guys. I'm Joey Pinnell. It has been pretty gloomy the last few days. It's going to clear up just a little bit, and before getting to that, I'm going to take it first to the current conditions. Right now in Lee Summit, it is 42 degrees, downtown 42 as well. Up at KCI, 43 degrees, and then over in Olathe, 43 degrees. Now the 3-day forecast today, we have a high of 60, a low of 40. It's going to be a little bit sunny, sun poking through the clouds there, so not going to be quite as gloomy as it's been the last few days. Saturday, high of 57, low of 33, and then finally Sunday, high of 59, low of 33. So not as gloomy as before. Temperature staying relatively the same. That's all I have for you today in weather. Send it back to you guys at the news desk.
Thanks for that, Joey. On the lunch menu today, we have harvest lasagna, mini corn dogs, chicken tenders, and the premium meal is pasta bar.
And happy birthdays go out to Kyle Brewster, Tristan Dugas, Beverly Gillette, Devin Vaughn, and Nikki Wagner. And happy birthday to all the weekend birthdays, too numerous to name here. I think all of you are real special.
Well, Connor, I think that's all we have for you today on the Southside Scoop. I'm Emma Woodson.
I'm Connor Hills. Have a great day, Park Hill South.